Do you want to change your life in 2026? Stay tuned because this is the only video you're going to need. Peace. Peace and cheers as always, folks. Mark, Flying Health Coach. Happy insert day whenever you come to the video. As always, I'm happy that you're here, and I hope you're happy that you're here to get a different mindset, new perspective. All in all, just to help you become a better version of you, hopefully change your life, and live the best life that you want to live, right? That's why we're here doing this stuff. So, today, the only video you're going to need in 2026 is this one right now. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Okay? And to do that, I'm going to show you a picture. This will come back in a little bit. Why am I showing a picture of a really crude drawing that I just did in about 10 minutes? There's a road, there's some mountains, there's some birds, and some power lines, and there's an arrow. What the hell does that mean, Mark? We'll come back to it and I'll tell you why, or what it means. Before we get to that though, I gotta give you some backstory, some context about me. So last year, about a year ago, start of 2025, to say I was going through it is an understatement. Now, understand this, am I filming this video in my apartment with the computer? Yes, I have electricity, I have food. I have a lot of gratitude. I'm very grateful for what I do have. But mentally, last year at this time, I was going through a lot of stuff and no one ever knew about it. Maybe some people did, but I kept it pretty hush-hush. Now, a day hit me where I finally came to the conclusion and said, I no longer want to live this life. I don't want to think this way. I don't want to feel this way. I want to build my dream life. I want to build the life that I deserve, right? I made that decision, right? Once I made that decision, I started searching, right? I started searching how to change my life. How do you change your life? What are tactics? What are things? What are whatever? I just started looking for things. And guess what? I found things, right? Because that one single decision, right? That one decision in my brain allowed me to ask myself better questions, right? Instead of, I did a quick short video the other day, why me versus why not me, right? When you start saying, why not me? Why can't I live this life? You start asking yourself better questions. How do I do that? How do I achieve that? What steps do I take to do that? Because guess what? Someone's done it. And that's the beauty thing about all these videos, that someone's already done the things that you want to do. So there's resources, right? So I asked that question. How do I change my life? Started searching. So when I started searching, I found some books. Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins, Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins, right? I'm not saying you have to buy these books. You should, because they're phenomenal. But these two books were the start of my new life. Those two books helped me understand my value system. They helped me understand things like pattern interrupts. They helped me understand, how do I keep this positive mindset? How do I keep a resourceful mindset moving forward so I can keep improving my life? Okay, so you might be asking yourself, okay, why do I have that picture? Why is this the only video that you need? Well, here's the answer to that question. This picture, right? You are down here right now at the beginning of the road, right? This road is going to symbolize a decision, okay? Changing your life is not hard. The process is challenging and takes time, but it all starts with a decision. It starts with a choice, right? And you're going to say right now, if you want to make this your number one year, your best year yet, you're going to say, I no longer accept what I have. I want more. Something like, it doesn't matter how you say it, right? But you're going to make a declaration to yourself, to the universe, right? Because coincidentally, when you use your words and you speak it out loud, you're going to tell your brain's going to believe it, right? When your brain believes it, you're going to start to ask better questions. You're going to start to do things that are going to take you on this road to that mountain that you want to get to, right? It says my mountain, right? This is your mountain, right? What mountain do you want to climb? I.e. your life, right? We know life is peaks and valleys, just like a mountain does. But you have to decide, my mountain's over there, right? I'm going to take this road to get to that mountain. I'm going to start climbing my mountain, right? I want that mountain. I want the peak. That's what I'm going for. When you declare that and say that, it sets off a cascade of events that you don't even know are happening yet, especially in your brain. Okay? So this road is your decision. It's your initial choice of saying, I no longer accept my reality. I want better. Okay? I'm going to go for my mountain, and I'm going to climb my mountain until I get it. Okay? So that's what you got to do. That's why this picture's here. It's symbolism, right? Symbolism. So, not the best picture, I'm aware of that, but it's symbolism. You get my drift. So, climb your mountain, right? But it all starts with just a simple choice. You don't have to know how you're going to get there, but you have to at least decide. You have to choose now, today, right? You have to make a choice that I don't know how I'm going to do it. Does not matter. I'm just choosing to do it, right? Again, for me, when I made that choice last year, and arguably one of my darkest, actually it was, yeah, last year for a long time, I had the darkest mindset I have ever had, and I did not know what to do until I just made the simple choice of I no longer accept this. I want better for myself. When I made that choice, again, started finding resources, right? Started looking into Tony Robbins more. Started reading other different kinds of books. I started to research ways to do that. And guess what? I found answers. Now, it's been a lot of work to get where I'm at now. I'm not done yet. I got a ways to go for what I want to do. But the point is, to start with a simple choice. If you're pissed off right now, if you're not happy with who you are right now, where you are right now, that's okay, right? Take a big deep breath, smile, right? Breathe in 4 seconds, exhale 4 seconds. Helps relax your nervous system so you can think a little more clearly, but just make the choice, guys. Make it for you. I promise you that once you make that choice, you're going to notice that you're going to start looking for answers. You're going to start doing different things, implementing different things in your life, trying things, right? That's the whole point of this stuff, right? Is you're going to try stuff. It doesn't work. Fuck it. No big deal. Doesn't matter if it doesn't work. You found another way that something doesn't work for you. Go on to the next way, right? So that's it, guys. It's really that simple. I hope you weren't expecting some it's like voodoo magic or some magic formula. But the only thing you need is just to make a choice right now in this moment and say, I want to live my best life, right? Because here's the kicker. You look at your last couple years of your life, even the last 6 months, right? If you don't change now, today, you're going to have the exact same year you already had last year. You're going to have the exact same next couple years if you don't make a decision. That is if you want to change, right? If you want a better life, make a choice. You don't need to know all the details right now. Just make a choice, smile, and just know that you are putting yourself forward and you're going to build a better life for yourself. That's all you have to do. It is really that simple. Just choose. Okay? It's not hard, promise you. The hard part comes after the choice, right? And all the frustrations and all the tears and all the sadness and all the stuff. That didn't work, this didn't work. Oh, that did work. I'm going to keep doing that. Then that stuff starts happening, okay? So, that's what I got for you guys. Ain't nothing fancy like I promised. I told you it wasn't going to be fancy. Plus some bad drawings. Right on. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. Flying Health Coach, again, on YouTube. My email, flyinghealthcoach@gmail.com for one-on-one coaching. Again, your first session is free. If coaching is a good fit for you, and we think it's a good fit for you, and you think you can probably listen to my voice for a while, then we'll talk about how to move forward from that. And lastly, my book, Flying Health Coach, How to Un-F Your Life. I'm going to have a new book coming out pretty soon. More of a masculine book, kind of a workbook that I'm excited to introduce. So outside of that, see you guys again next Sunday. As always, peace and cheers.